brings us to our weekly Pick'em segment. Congrats to Don Melancon for beating the Ace and all of Northeast Louisiana in Week 10. So the road to the Dome is underway. The Pigskin Picking Prognosticator is cruising down to the Big Easy this week. Here's the playoff edition of Beat the Ace.
Hello fans, doing a little film study here as we get ready for the first round of the postseason. Like our 27 area teams, I made a few mistakes this season. Looked a little foolish, but it's the postseason. And when it's all said and done, I feel very confident that we'll be Superdome bound.
Hop on board for some quick first round picks. Gina Cruises by Caldwell, Stroyton Motors by Patterson, Union Races by Oakdale. Ouachita has a hard time navigating a tough draw against Destrehan. The road is not kind to Carroll. Dogs fall to West Feliciana. Westman hits all the right notes against Minden. Somehow, someway, West Monroe dances away with a first-round win against Parkway. It will not be picture perfect, but I like West Ouachita at home versus Denham Springs. Carbone Woods gets by Country Day, and Riverfield advances to the title game with a home semifinal MAIS playoff win. Put the pedal to the metal. Go to Canoe.com to play. Beat the Ace.